Hello, cuties! Today I've brought a surprise for you all. I'm sure you will be excited to know about that. Okay, now we are going for a safari. Safari? A journey to observe animals in their natural habitat is called as a safari. Wow! It's so great! All of you get into the jeep. Let's have fun and explore about some wild animals. Hey, look at that animal walking majestically like a king. Yes, a lion is called the king of the jungle because of its strength and power. It has a long body with huge head and neck covered with hair called mane, two rounded ears and big eyes. It has sharp and strong teeth to tear its prey. A lion has 4 short legs but can run fast to catch its prey. It feeds on other animals. A lion's roar is so loud and frequently heard by children. Baby lion is called as a cub. Here comes the Australian beauty of the animal kingdom. Kangaroo. It has 2 long pointed ears, a small head with 2 eyes and a long snout. It has short hands and claws. It has short fur all over the body. The powerful 2 back legs are used for hopping, and a long strong tail helps in balancing when moving. It can hop very fast. Female kangaroo has a special pouch on the front of its body for carrying its young ones. Kangaroo eats grass, flowers, leaves, and drinks little water. A baby kangaroo is called Joey. Now we are going to see the naughty ones in the jungle. Wow! Monkeys! A monkey has 2 ears, eyes, a flat nose, and a mouth. Monkeys live on trees. It uses all its 4 legs to run, jump, swing from one place to another, and a long tail to hold anything. It eats plants, twigs, fruits, vegetables, but likes to eat bananas. A baby monkey is called as infant. Look there! A zebra crossing is moving. Zebra crossing? That is called as zebra. It belongs to the horse family, but cannot be domesticated. It has a strong body, and the eyes of a zebra are located at the sides of its head. It has a nose and 2 large ears. It has 4 legs to walk and gallop. It likes to eat grass, leaves, fruits, and roots. A baby zebra is called a foal. Now we have come to the end of our safari. Hope you all enjoyed the trip so much. Meet you in the next session. Bye bye, cuties.
Hello children, good morning. Today we are going to do the pencil printing activity in your art and craft book. Children, take your parents' help and turn to page 20. Wow! The color is very majestic. What is this? Yes, this is an umbrella. Blue is the color of the sky, earth, and sea. It is often associated with depth and stability. It also symbolizes trust, loyalty, wisdom, confidence, intelligence, faith, truth, and produces a calming effect. Children, I am going to ask you a riddle. What is the color of the sky? Blue. Great. Shall we learn about a few objects that are blue in color? Earth, sky, ocean, blue whale, blueberry. Cuties. With your parents' help, take a paper plate and add some blue paint with little water. Dip a pencil into the paint. Print the pencil on the picture. Parents, please allow the children to do it on their own. Very good, children. Once you have completed the activity, leave your book for 5 minutes and allow it to dry. Then close your book gently and give it to your parents. Superb. Next, we move on to coloring. Children, ask your parents to give your perfect drawing book and turn to page 17. Wow, it's a bird. It can fly and lives in a nest. Shall we start coloring the picture? Today we are going to use a few colors as given in the picture. First, take a light blue color crayon for the bird's body. Draw a neat outline, then start coloring within the given outline. Red for its beak. And black for its eye. Children, always draw a neat outline and then start coloring within the given outline. Very good, children. Once you have completed the coloring, close your book gently and give it to your parents. Superb! Here is a star for you. Thank you.
Hello children, are you all ready to do some interesting activities? Come on, let's start. Our first activity is climbing stairs up and down. Parents, please help your child to do this activity. Children, you can step up with your preferred leg, but make sure you use 2 feet per step. Don't forget to hold the railing. Wow, that was very easy, right? Now turn around. We will climb down the stairs. Children, watch carefully. You have to climb down slowly by holding on to the railing, 1 step at a time. Wow, very good. Parents, learning to climb stairs has a lot of developmental benefits such as building leg muscles, strengthening balance and coordination, and boosting spatial awareness. Climbing plays a key role in early childhood motor skill development. Our next activity is kick the target. For this activity, we need a ball, bowling pins, or paper cups. Now, children, you will stand on one side with the ball. On the other side, ask Mummy to arrange the bowling pins on the floor. Watch carefully, cuties. When I say go, you have to kick the ball at the target. Go! Wow, that was excellent! Parents, this activity improves upright balance as the child has to maintain unipedal stance while kicking the ball forward with the swing leg. It also improves timing and leg-eye coordination. Cuties, we will move on to our next activity. For this activity, we need 2 or 3 chairs. Parents, please arrange the chair one behind another as shown in the image. Now, cuties, creep under the chairs slowly with your body close to the ground as shown in the video. Wow, that was fun, right? Parents, creeping form an important part of the natural sequence of development, providing strong neurological foundations for many of the skills needed for the later learning. Thank you.